Hello and welcome to our Chip Tuning Academy. Let's talk about Ghidra and what we can teach you. You may ask what for Ghidra is. Ghidra is for reverse engineering. This means that you can do something more than you do in Winols. You can just go further. You can just do much more operations. So this is a next step for the tuner who is already keen on doing files. Or even if you are quite good doing files, you should prepare for the future. Okay, let's see what we can teach you. I will just show you this as a text. I put this here. So we will teach you Ghidra. This is much more flexible and universal than IDA Pro. IDA Pro is well-known old-fashioned solution and it is just a closed system. And Ghidra is open. We can simply write scripts for it, we can improve it, we can add the solutions, we will help you with that. So you will be the professionals in reversing. This means you can just do much more than using only the Winols. Winols is the basis, but further solution, it is just Ghidra. And Ghidra cooperates with Winols. So then Ghidra has the same capabilities as IDA, offering much more scripting options and the open architectures. So we can provide you, or you can write scripts, you can just add options, you can improve the Ghidra to be as flexible, as adapted to your needs as you need. So what for you can use Ghidra? You can use it for map switching. Imagine you can just change the power of the car just by pressing some combination of buttons of cruise control or pedals or whatever you want. Just it's your free idea. Then launch control. Most of the cars have no launch control, but you can add the launch control to any car. So this is just very not only funny, not only shocking, but also it is just valuable. You can just sell this. Then you can just protect your solution against copying. Just cipher them, just block the readout, just make them complicated. So the people who would like to copy your solution, they won't be able to do that. You can bind your code with Win. So then if you just if somebody copies the program to other car, this won't work. Then you can just do the anti-read protection. So this means that not even through OBD, but also JTAG and BDM could not work. They will just read nothing, or you can just do that they read empty file, something like that. So this is just the total protection. You can only write into the ECU. So if somebody writes, then it will overwrite your program. So nobody can learn from your hard work. Then tuning in code, not in maps. Imagine, very often your customers are just driving to the dealers because they have inspection, and the dealer updates the software which erases your maps, your tuning. Or even it's possible they will catch somebody that the tuning is done in a file because the checksums are not okay. All right, CVN is not okay. But if you just do the tuning in code, not in maps, then in that case, overwriting of maps, calibration won't change anything. And also, the calibration will always have the factory checksum. So it's impossible to see that the tuning is done. Then you can just control CAN. So you can just not only improve CAN analyzing, use the CAN for switching. For example, you can just prepare the application for Android or iPhone and then use this to switch the maps through the CAN. But also you can add your own maps, your own structures to the CAN control, your own comments. So this will be just a very interesting update to the car. The car will have not only the factory solutions, but also your solutions hidden. Nobody can see them, but you can use them. Then you can just use the maps in the RAM. So not the maps from the flash, but coded maps copied in the RAM and utilized from the RAM. So then it's impossible to analyze your maps. It is just a similar like a protection against copying, but it is just an alternative version. Then you can do even such a trick like a fake reading. If somebody tries to read, you permit it, but if they read it, if they read the ECU, it will be always the factory file. But in a matter of fact, it will be tuned. But your software, your program will just replace the information of your maps with the factory maps, and it will hide itself, so it is impossible to read it, and it will be read as an empty area, so then nobody can find it is tuned. And the possibilities are unlimited. It is just up to you. The sky is the limit. You can just think and improve. All right, so let's talk about the microcontrollers you can use, which are most popular in the automotive. You may ask, okay, what can I do with that? What can I do with Ghidra? So the most popular is nowadays tricore. So you can just use the family of TC17, which is EDC17, MED17, CMOS up to 18, Delphi, Marelli, or Delphi, Marelli. Then you have a tricore Oryx, the newest one, which is in MD1, MG1, the newest CMOS, the newest Delphi, probably newest Malaria, I'm not sure. Then you have MPC, PowerPC. PowerPC, it's just family MPC, they are just processors. But I have just written both of them because this is used this name or this name. So older MA9 and MAD9, EDC16, but also the newest Scania and many other trucks. It started to be very popular. It started to be very popular in Scania, also MAN, and so on and so on. Seems that the PowerPC gains the market of the trucks now. So this is a future for the truck lorry tuning. And then a very, very rich big family Renesas. So the newest it's RH and the V850 and some older. So here you have a Toyota, Lexus, Nissan, Kia, Hyundai, but also some of Volkswagens. So this is not the family which is just focused only at the Japan cars or East country cars, but also it started to be very popular in cars in United States and also in Europe. It started to enter to the Europe. Be warned that the only problem is that the old EDC15 and MS7 is not covered. It is not possible to do it properly in Ghidra. But beside all of that, you can understand, you can remember that we can do all these things. You would do all these things, and we will just focus at this microcontrollers. This version and this version, there is a course which is online. You can just attend it now. But for this, we are preparing that. This will be online, but also you can just start them now using the one-to-one lessons. This is just for this moment. It is just the beginning of the February 2026. Okay, friends, you are welcome. If you want to go further than Winols, if you would like to be the best, then just choose these courses. Just go with us. Go with Tuners Guild, go with the Certificate Tuners, go with the Academy Tuning, Chip Tuning, and also go with the Academy of Thomas Teaches Tuning. Let's go together. You are welcome.